I get world record, I'm pretty much done with this category for good. But if I get Fair Pop, I'll take a break, which Fair's Nader's PP is literally a 204.25, so it's only like a minute and a half better than mine, and I can easily shave off a minute and a half, which is better RNG and like better like movement and stuff in general. Alright, there we go. Get that. Alright, cool. Okay, now we're done with Playground, because that is probably the hardest part. Okay, good. Very easy to miss snacks, too. You have to, like, really extend your presses, like, by quite a lot in order to, like, make some of this stuff. That's gonna be a second of time loss, but it's fine. I'm not aiming for perfect Playground either, because Playground can be very troublesome. And Playground can easily 101 if I try hard enough. 102s are very common for this category. Get those. There we go. Unlike any percent, we just immediately leave the manor instead of going through the hallway, because we go through the hallways later in the game. And by later in the game, I mean in literally an hour and like 20 minutes later. Because getting sub 2 is going to require a lot of like very well-timed movement and like getting consistent with like manor. I've been doing a little bit of manor practice as well, but my manor could be a lot better from just like less deaths and stuff. So get here, get here. Oh, that's good. Okay, so if we get that jump, that'll save us a bunch of time in terms of like the backtracking later, because then we can just kind of zoom through Shock on the Dock. Dock is probably my most practiced level just because like it's early game, and you tend to get runs past here very easily. So yeah, I probably lost a little time there just from missing cycles. Rat cycles are very tight in this. You have to be very efficient with what you're doing as far as movement. Alright, so we're gonna do the box jump. This is called rubber band skip. Name comes from the fact that Shaggy says, "Now I know what a rubber band feels like," in like the quote. Yeah, you can just jump on this box and completely skip doing that entirely. Fuck. Alright, we also do a nice little YOLO hooks so that we can get past the beginning game. Very tight. That YOLO hooks can be very stressful. Nice. 5, 36, 37, 38. Okay, 38. Now we're gonna attempt to go for tar strats, so 1, 2, 3, and then mash A. If you try to get it, I try to land on like the pole there, so I can jump to a barrel and then skip all this tar, because skipping a lot of tar is very good. Is in terms of movement, you get through it much quicker. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to land tar strats today, so none for me. But oh well. We're also just going to death abuse. I think that's honestly the better call anyway. I actually thought about doing like a route where I do like olive pier like right away, but it just doesn't seem worth it. Just because like it's very high probability that you're going to die. However, like it is less movement than like coming back and later on. Now we're gonna go through hedge, very quick set of levels, very easy to get good at. Plenty of snacks up front. Get these. 2, 3. Okay. Well, they didn't really lose that much time. Not a big deal. We're gonna get those 5 snacks. And get these. Alright. Now by doing that, we're gonna try to make a werewolf cycle. The werewolf movements in this game are all entirely cycle-based, so if we enter at a certain, like, frame, not frame, but like if we distance our charges and stuff and go like fast enough, we can make a cycle where like enemies and stuff won't attack us. If not, it doesn't really matter all that much. Like I made it there because I got like very lucky with the charges, but if you don't make it, you know, there's always backup strats you can always go for. You can just get them later on, because we will come back through the hedge levels later on, because we don't 100% these now. Alright, we tried to go for a jump that would save us like 2 seconds, but unfortunately I missed it. But luckily you can recover back, get the lampshade slippers, and completely skip through the rest of this. There are snacks you can get here we're going to be backtracking for. It's actually faster just to do the backtracking with like the inventions than it is just getting them now, like we would in any percent. Alright. Charging into the gate, doesn't really do anything. That one has a very strange, long fade. Get the keys. But yeah, a lot of this game is fairly straightforward. Not really much to say in terms of the movement, because it's just kind of collect everything straight as possible. Minimize, like, instead of doing double jumps like you would in normal playthroughs, just do single jumps. Okay, we're 2 seconds behind my PB splits, but that's not really a big deal. So this Shaggy cart stuff, you can technically do without Shaggy, but, well, partially. You need Shaggy for certain snacks, but you can't do all of it without Shaggy. It's just very hard and inconsistent and just not worth going for, unless you're going for, like, a task viable time. Alright. So ditching Shaggy to get these. This is kind of a nice auto-scroller. It's one of the most relaxing levels in the game. It's fairly easy to get through. There is a partial Shaggy skip we do at the end where we do ditch him in favor of just, like, faster movement. For now, we're just gonna ride his little cart. Okay, so now we're gonna go get the owl statue here. So now movement in the next 2 levels will matter quite a bit, because if I fail tricks, then it is basically a dead run at that point. Failing tricks, deaths and stuff in this game will cost you like 40 seconds, and 40 seconds is quite a large chunk of time in 100% runs. So we death abuse, we kind of take damage from the ground there, and then just kind of use the invincibility frames we have to kind of muster up the courage to rush through the rest of this. And Shaggy's just kind of stuck there. He'll just be at the start if you need him, but we don't ever go back to the start. Alright, so lost a second there, not a big deal. Greenhouse has a couple interesting routing things, so the tricks we're about to do in this level are version dependent. Like version dependent, I literally mean like you need a specific disc to do this. So right now it's just kind of straightforward, casual. This is actually one of the more infamous glitches in the game that most people come across when they first play. The first we, activate the chandelier to get here. We go back, and then we use the chandelier to clip through some boxes. By clipping through boxes, it allows us to enter like this section earlier. Then go on the side, jump from here. Then, yes, by doing that, we skip a cutscene, and we get access to snacks that otherwise would take forever, otherwise we'd have to, backtrack for, much earlier. Alright, I think I got all of those, which is good. Hopefully I didn't miss any. Kind of hard to see, but I'm fairly confident that I got all of those. If not, then we can always reset. No biggie. Greenhouse 2 is very, moving heavy, just gotta go quick to make a very fast cycle with, like, scarecrows. Go here, go here. Oh no, I hit the scarecrow, so that's gonna ruin an enemy cycle. So usually I try to go for like a cycle where that final scarecrow is not in the way. Alright, so take damage, not take damage, but leave. Alright. And we save time by going here. Alright, so wait for the twig, get these 5 snacks, and then, yeah, jump up and down, and we're done, boys. This is also another very infamous glitch in this game. You can just climb on like random collisions. A lot of this game just kind of lets you climb invisible ledges, so we tend to use the invisible ledges to, you know, abuse movement, as well as just get things earlier. As you would need like another power-up later in the game normally to get up here. But one thing I kind of like about this game is just kind of the different ways it allows you to do things, because like it gives you kind of multiple options for this, and even if you're doing it the unintended way, it's still cool that you can do it. But yeah, that's kind of just classic Metroidvania fashion. Like if you do enough like movement tech and like basically think big, you can find like alternative methods to get things earlier and go to areas, you know, earlier than when you're supposed to. 8. Okay. Hill 1 is also one of the more difficult levels in the run, just because getting that movement down is very difficult. We're gonna get this. We're gonna slam jump here. And then do this. Hit the zombie. Get these snacks. Here's gonna be one of the more stressful jumps. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. Okay, good. That jump is also very tight, so you have to like literally extend your jump press, like your button presses, so that you can make that jump, and if you don't, then you're gonna lose like 40 seconds of time save. By doing that, we can access these snacks earlier, and allow us to make a cycle where we have the most fast and efficient route for this section. And here we can just single jump to do these, no need to like double jump and waste button presses. Stress is not over yet. This is 100% after all. There is a lot of time saved to be had. Alright, Hill is also kind of a fun level, because, like, it's a nice combination of just platforming and just, like, super fast movement, and it's like you're climbing this scale of a mountain, and at the top it's, like, snowing a little bit, so, like, it gives you, like, a nice sense of scale. There's, like, boulders that coming at you from, like, multiple directions. All in all, it's just a really fun level. Like, a really good example of, like, you know, what this game is all about. Just platforming challenges, some type movement. Alright, get that snack, come here, and then single jump to get this. These 4. And now we're going to try to get to the spider web. We're going to go through this entrance, because this will take us back to a shortcut, back to the manor levels. Not the manor levels, but the early hedge levels, because you remember this gate? There were snacks here earlier on. Now we can get them. And by doing that, we're almost going to be 100%ed with that level. But we're going to 100% the manor levels now. Now we're going to be probably doing the hardest level in 100%, in my honest opinion. Well, in terms of just, like, length and, like, just tricks and stuff, and just how much things you have to do, it's really great when you get it, when you know, you have a solid foundation of it, but, like, it is a little stressful, unbelievably, when you're actually routing it and doing it, or playing it. So we gotta get the snacks that are around here from the bottom floors. Take this trampoline up. Sorry I went quiet there for a second, but as you could probably tell, that was a very tight, like, level with so much, like, to kind of go into. Yeah, we activated that button here so we could activate a fan. By activating the fan, it allows us to get to that platform early, which unfortunately I missed. There we go. Second try. It's a difficult jump, so you can't be too hard on I can't be too hard on myself for missing it, but it is 10 seconds of time loss if you don't get it first try, which is a shame because this could have been much better. But that's okay. You live, you learn. Things happen, right? Everything happens for a reason. And that's not even the hardest jump. The hardest jump still has yet to come up. The Fishy 2, for the most part, is very straightforward, fairly chill. Not much really to say about it, because it's fairly linear, straightforward. We are doing a little bit of routing. If you've ever seen an any percent run of this game, you may notice like we do completely different routing for this room in any percent. That's because in 100% we have there are snacks on the earlier parts, which are faster to get than waiting for later. By doing this, we can also make a nice cycle. This game, honestly, a lot of it is just kind of being able to make really platform cycles. Jump up here. Okay, jumping on that one, that's also another pretty stressful platform to make. Jump down. Okay, double jump. Now we can the top here. The rest of this is pretty straightforward because there's no more like tight jumps or anything. The only thing we have to really worry about now is making a platform cycle. But if you don't mess up, if you don't fall down or anything, then you'll always make some platform cycles. Alright, so we'll get those snacks, hit the key, wait for this. Sometimes that platform can be a little iffy, because sometimes it just doesn't open up for some reason. I hit the enemy, which is not good. Alright, judging by how that platform is going, it means I made a platform cycle, so we're gonna go here, and that's fine if we miss that, because we don't... It's actually better to miss that, so that we can come up here, and grab these 3 snacks, and make this platform cycle. So, pretty pog so far. If I do say so myself. That fish can be very troublesome, but if you made the platform cycle, you'll always manage to avoid that fish. Not even barely. You'll just always do it. Alright, so come down here. Come down. It's probably not even good for me to like make that platform cycle, because you have to jump down here to get snacks. There's also one kind of dickishly hidden snack in the back there with a sandwich. It can be sometimes some of the snacks in this game are very like annoying to see. Like that's another like example of what we call a troll snack. There's a couple more like hidden in the manor levels, which is where we're normally supposed to go at this point in the game. But we'll point those out as we approach them. So Fishy 3 can be difficult. The camera on this section here can be very tight. And because of the camera, it can be kind of hard to get those snacks. That one at the top is especially very infamous for like causing a lot of runners like pain, like when they're starting off. I know like I definitely died a lot when I was first learning this game, or in this category. Alright, so grab these. Jump down here. Okay, and then we gotta go from these things. Fuck. Let's go. And that's not the last snacks we need. We need these 2 snacks as well. That's okay. Alright, Fishy 4. This is probably where the hardest jump in the game comes from. This bottom part is fairly simple because it's just a matter of jumping down and going back up. Alright, so we get that platform. We're gonna do this. Finally, we do that. Yeah. This is just a matter of just making conveyor belts. These fish are very glitchy. I don't know, some of them just kind of stand still and don't really do much. I feel like they're supposed to move, but I don't know, because enemy like spawns and stuff in this game aren't the best. It can be kind of problematic. Okay, here's a stressful jump. Okay, good. So we have to basically get to the very edge of that platform and try to make a very tight jump. And making that tight jump, we are able to, 1, skip a bunch of stuff, and 2, get snacks earlier that we're supposed to get with the umbrella invention. The umbrella invention is the one that lets you, like, float up in the air. Alright. So now we're gonna get some snacks early, since we made that. There is an alternative route you can do if you somehow miss that snack. So we climb invisible walls on the side here that the game developers conveniently left for us. We also get a nice snack at the top there. Very stylish. Again, another thing you're supposed to come back with the umbrella for, but because we don't come back to Fishy Clues like until very late in the game, and some of the stuff we do like cannot be gotten without waiting for things, we're gonna pay this snack aid now that we have all of them. And unfortunately, we lost time here because we fell down in Fishy 1, but that's okay. It's very difficult to like get perfect room for that one. Alright, so we're gonna come down here, jump down the trampoline, get these snacks at the very top. Making sure I don't miss any snacks, I always like to kind of tag there. We're gonna enter Coast. This is another, like, set of difficult levels. I'm gonna say that about a lot of levels, I realize that, but these are the levels we usually play in any percent. We usually go through, like, the cannery levels we were just in, and then we go through, like, the docks and coast levels. And yeah, a lot of them are just, like, very tight movement heavy, is the thing. Okay, good. So we got a nice cutscene skip. There we go. It was supposed to save us a bunch more time, but we fell. That happens, though. That's just glorious. Yeah. It can be sometimes hard to just kind of judge where you're exactly jumping just because of the set camera of this game, because there's no way to actually change your camera position, but yeah, sometimes it can make those jumps a little tight, but yeah, admittedly that was kind of my fault for not going left enough. Still solid though, because the rest of these coast levels went pretty swimmingly, if I do say myself. I didn't mention these fish enemies earlier, because we saw them in the cannery levels. These are probably the most evil enemies in the game, like right here. They will eat you. They scream very loud, and they also are very slippery. Alright, fine. But by doing that, we can now finish this section. And another tight section. Man, we're just getting to all, like, the difficult levels. We're just getting all the difficult levels over with. Alright, so by getting those snacks, we get back here to get the 3, because we need them to 100% the game, obviously. I didn't think I mentioned this before, but 100%ing this game is basically getting all the inventions, getting all the Scooby snacks, getting all the monster tokens, and visiting every area at least once. Alright, then finally... Alright, and then we're gonna jump down here to make a tight cycle, so we get slightly faster movement when we come back. Cool. Perfect. I like it. Finally, last set of levels that are somewhat stressful. Yeah. Fish, fly up. You can probably make a really good cycle by getting all these snacks with single jumps. It's just, it's kind of hard to time everything, and truthfully, like, to, like, get really solid movement and positioning in this game, you have to be really good at everything. And with 100%, it's very difficult to do that. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Take damage from this fish again, walk on here. These are invincibility frames that we had for a couple minutes, and then just kind of walk on the boats. By making a cycle, we will have a cycle where these boats won't kill us, because these boats can kill you if you're not careful, up by a lot on the GameCube version. Alright, pay for the gates. 16, 17, 18, 19. So we lost a little time save because I died, but that's fine. We can still work with this run, because admittedly a lot of my time save isn't really here. It's down to just kind of the bosses, and some deaths in like the later levels. Alright, we'll just let the fish monster just kind of sink in. So we're gonna get those 5 here for 100%. We're going to jump down here. Oh god. Ooh, that was stressful. And yeah, the camera there can also be a little jank and change. So there's one snack behind that we left there on purpose, so I could just get it now. It's a little faster to get it now than just kind of go out of your way later. Alright, jump out. And then we're done with which way. Alright, so lighthouse. We're gonna grab that box. Hit the switch, and then pretty much just make a big cycle. This cycle is actually pretty nice, because, you know, we go back down here right now because there is a Super Smash at the top we have to get, and the Super Smash is probably the most useful invention in the game, like, oh my goodness, next to the helmet. It lets us do a lot of cool stuff. It lets us just slam. With the ground pounding, you can extend your movement frames by a little bit. But together with this, like the helmet, the Super Smash, and the springs and stuff are the only required like power-ups to beat the game. Alright, so we get the Super Smash, and that lets us to slam right here, super like. We're gonna go here to Death Abuse so we can get that snack. Not snack, so we can get that bit. Alright, so do this part. Executed very well. This is very difficult. Holy crap. Alright, now we're going to activate this gate. So we're gonna backtrack here later in the game. Okay, the gate here, because snacks don't really matter as much in this category. Time save. That's actually really nice. Now we have 3 health going in this level. That's a little bit concerning, but that's fine, because health management in this category especially matters a heck of a lot more than it does like anywhere else. We're gonna get these. Alright, so first off, we're just gonna kill the enemies here. Okay, now that we have 5 health, I'm very confident we'll be able to get through this section. I've had a lot of deaths in this level, so forgive me for being a little nervous around these parts. So we're gonna grab these, double jump here. Okay, slam there. Yeah, these boulder cycles can be very iffy if you're not careful. Okay, so we're gonna get some of these keys earlier by making a cycle. I missed the cycle by a little bit, but yeah, you could get a nice cycle where you can avoid getting damaged by these pots. slam down here. There's one snack down here, of course. Okay. There we go. Touch the corner of the wall, and then we kind of back up here. We did a nice slam and killing of the enemy at the same time, so that just saves us a little more movement. And finally, we're going to bust Shaggy out of jail. For some reason, the mastermind felt like keeping him in this prison, but luckily he's got a nice dog like us to rescue him from the horror that is prison. Alright, get the key. Now we're going to get another Metroidvania power-up. This power-up is the... Alright, we're going to take damage from that. We're going to intentionally take damage from the axe so we can get phase through some of the stuff. We're going to be getting our next Metroidvania power-up, which is the plungers. Plungers essentially just let us walk on slippery substances. It does not clog out your toilet, unfortunately. Okay. Now we're going to warp back to the the hedge levels, because if you remember correctly, I did state that we were going to backtrack through these sections again, and this is the time now. Now that we have the plunger invention, we can also backtrack through some of this stuff faster. And if you missed any snacks along the way, now is an excellent time to collect. And if this was like a GD2 commentary, this would be a perfect time for donations, because this is fairly, retracking. So we're going to get our monster token there. Then we're going to jump down, miss these snacks. Hit the werewolf for fun. You don't have to hit the werewolf. I just like doing it because it's stylish. Alright, hedge 2. We're going to go up here. Now that we have the super slam, you're supposed to do this, I think, with the umbrella invention. Or you might be able to make it even without the umbrella. I'm not actually entirely sure. Again, a lot of like what you can do in this game is kind of up to your mind. Like, okay, was this intended or no? Like, obviously glitches aren't intended, but some things like that, it's like, well, you can do it, but did they leave you the option to do it? I don't know. Alright, we missed that snack. Whoops. Snack misses are very common in 100% as well, though, because one snack can very screw you. Can very much, like, lose you a bunch of time if you have to backtrack for them later on, especially... Oh god. Yeah, missing snack lines can also be annoying, because boxes in this game are a little jank, I'm not gonna lie. It's very easy to miss. Alright, so now we're gonna go here to make a quick cycle. Let's see. Double jump here. Okay, good. Good. That. Alright. Yeah, that snack can be very tight, sometimes, if you're not careful. Alright. Alright, lost a little time there because I did miss some snacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I like to count to 5 there so that I get a nice cycle for that gargoyle, so that he's always in a proper position for me to super slam and get this coin. You're supposed to use gum, I think, not gum, the soap invention, which is like this invention that lets you basically platform on top of like enemies. Alright, cool. Come on. Alright, get that snack box, and then we gotta go through here. Finally, we're gonna grab keys. You're wondering when we're gonna grab those keys? Well, your answer is now. So we get the plungers here to make this room a little bit faster. Normally, we would lure fish all the way to the end of the room and do like this trick called plunger skip, but we actually recently discovered just paying the snack aid doing creepy like earlier is actually a better route. That's kind of the nice thing about 100% in that a lot of the routing can just be... There's still like so much routing potential with it. in terms of like what order you do things in. Like I do a little bit of different route compared to like some other runners. But what I do might not necessarily be better than what other runners do, but other runners do like things that are slower than me, other runners do slower than me, but yeah, it's always just kind of fun to compare what you can and can't do. Alright. So part 2. Get that. Come on. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we can do. So when the camera comes back, panning to us, we can use that opportunity to try to grab snacks while we're moving there. That creates a nice, oh, I didn't mean to hit the fish. It's a little bit of a waste of time. But by doing that, that gives us an opportunity to get to this section much earlier than we're supposed to. Nice. Alright, so we got 493 or 483 snacks. This is an auto-scroller. Not much to say about it. You can just literally, you know, take this level as slowly as possible and you're still going to be able to make it even casually. Yeah, this is one of those areas where you can't like really speedrun it. You just have to, a lot of it's just kind of waiting. And then what you can speedrun, it's like you might be able to do some like out of bounds stuff to like climb walls and get through this stuff, but the furthest we were ever able to get to this level is like the very end, and there's one point where you literally can't make like this jump because there's just too much distance. And finally, this is the boat, infamous boat that we like. And once we get to the top here, we shout. That works. Alright, yeah, those levels can be troublesome for people because, yeah, auto-scroller, and it can be a little stressful to get through like the water levels. I know I definitely died a lot in those sections when I first played the game, but yeah, it's just super fun when you actually get really good at the sections, though. Alright, this level, gotta activate this warp gate right away. In my split specifically, I have it marked so, like, activate gate, you dummy! Yeah, I tend to forget to activate that gate sometimes if you don't go back, because if you forget to activate the gate, then you have to literally go through, like, 3 sets of levels again. Oh, honestly, I didn't realize the game audio was off that whole time, Exile, until you pointed it out, but thank you so much for pointing that out. Not sure why, like, audio randomly just stopped working, but it should be back now. Hope you're enjoying the stream, though. Alright, so now... Alright, so now we're gonna be...
Good job, Scooby.
That wasn't the best RNG, but we did save a little bit of time, so I'll take it. Alright. Just kind of latching on by this time save. Now our biggest time save in the run, besides just kind of better movement and stuff and better earn. Alright, this is where I have time save. If I don't die, we should be good. Okay, we're definitely gonna save time here. And thanks, Jolly. Yeah, this has been going pretty decently so far. Oh, he didn't shoot lightning. But still could have been a lot. Alright, hell time. Alright, time save, here we come.
Ready! See if you can get me down.
I don't know if I should go for 3 rope or not. I'll just play it safe. I haven't gotten a run on this pace in a while, and I'm so sick and tired. Yeah, I'm just tired. Yeah.
Here I go! It's a war.
Yeah.
Geronimo! Ruby snacks! Geronimo!
Mic issues to sum it up quickly. Basically didn't charge my microphone, so that's why I'm cutting in and out every now and then. Also, slight focus. Yeah, I'm reading everything you're saying, Jolly. Just, yeah. Stress of being on a good pace. Yeah, and there's not exactly a lot of, like... RNG time. But this one also has bad.
Away we go! Geronimo! Ruby snacks. Ruby. It's a warp day.
Alright, are you gonna be a good. A little scuffed RNG.
It's a warp day. Ruby snacks. Here I go! Scooby!
In any percent or 100%? What is he running?
Here I go! Here I go!
Damn, that's pretty good.
Oh, a roaster token. Right, it's a headless specter. Oh. Ruby's next. Ruby's next. It's a Robbie. Ruby. Right, it's a headless specter. Oh, a monster talking?
JJ.
Where I run! Creepers! It's the creepers! Whoa! Help! Right! It's the headless specter! Right!
99%? Ah, that sucks. Oh, come on! Wait, are you saying I forgot some snacks, or are you saying Baz forgot some snacks? And okay, good. You scared me.
Get rid of these creeps! Do something, pal! Use your head!
Thanks, Baz. I.
Oh no, it's a zombie. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a zombie. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's a zombie. Ruby snacks. Ruby. Ruby.
Still shit RNG, but I'll. I'll take it.
It's a Ruby. Ruby. What's wrong with the gargoyle? Ruby snacks. It's a warp. There I go. Ruby snacks. Ruby snacks. Ruby.
Backtracking is left. Rummy. Ruby snacks. Ruby. Rummy. now I get to just...
You smell like... Rummy. Ruby snacks. Ruby snacks. Ruby snacks. Oh, I love this something. over there should take care of this.
All right.
To my legs, pal. Hold on, Raggy. Ready, ready.
Ooh, Farabop.
Shocking.
Look, gang, there he is. Whoa! Now it's time to get to the bottom of this mystery. Come on, gang, let's see who the mastermind really is.
Wait, Fred. Like I think I know who this guy really is. It's that spooky groundskeeper, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Blame the spooky groundskeeper. It's always the spooky groundskeeper. What do you people have against groundskeepers? Huh, some detectives. Why don't you just say the butler did it? But no, it's always got to be the groundskeeper, don't it? Anytime some ghost scares somebody off a well-kept lawn, it's just got to be the groundskeeper. Like we couldn't just put up a sign that says keep off the grass. Nah, I'll just get myself a big old rubber monster suit.
As I was saying, let's see who the mastermind really is.
It's Professor Alexander Graham!
Oh, me? Oh, my.
Uncle Alexander? I don't believe it.
I knew it all the time.
Something just doesn't add up. If you ask me, someone's playing a nasty trick. A trick of the light. Wow! That was just another hologram. Holly, what are you doing there?
Zoinks! But Holly's right.
Wrong, Shaggy. That Holly was just another hologram. The real Holly has been the mastermind the entire time. Think about the clues.
Remember how Holly said she followed all of our cases? Only she'd know enough about our old foes to program holograms of them.
And I noticed how she passed through that rail near the secret lab.
By setting up a hologram of herself when the mastermind was around, she'd have the perfect alibi.
But what I don't get is how she got the professor here. In a mastermind costume, no less.
Well, that's simple. She used my patent-pending, dressed for supper, suck you upper. I spent so much time in the lab that I built a device that could get me dressed and to the front door in seconds. That way I can...
Be on time to pay the pizza delivery man.
Exactly.
Ruthie!
Holly must have used it to get here ahead of us and switch places with her uncle.
Who she'd already stuffed up there.
It was very uncomfortable, let me tell you.
And don't forget the most important clue of all. Hologram. Get it? Hologram. Hi, kill me.
But why, Holly? Why go through all of this? You guys would have caught my uncle, and when he was sent to jail, I'd steal his super hologram invention and claim I came up with it myself. I would have made a fortune, too.
Well, it was a good plan.
Yeah, and I would have gotten away with it, too, if not for you meddling kids and your pesky dog.
Huh?
Here, Professor, let me help you.
Oh, thank you, kids. I don't know how to repay you.
Well, all these vittles are a great start. Hey! Scooby-Dooby-Doo! What's happening? I don't know.
Okay, guys.
What do you know? Scooby's next. I've got a plan. Who's next?